spring training plus KG's time with the Nets has come to an end. We'll see you at 10:30.
SNY.TV, your online home of all things New York sports.
Well, there's your halftime score. We're inside the Webster Bank Arena in Bridgeport. Niagara leads Fairfield 26-16. Stags shooting just 22% in that first half as they try to end a 9-game losing streak. There are your MAC award winners for the week. The player of the week out of St. Peter's, Marvin Dominique. He had a huge week in a 2-1 week for the Peacocks. 18 in a game against Siena and 21 in a win over Niagara. And Fairfield will see Dominique and St. Peter's Saturday here in Bridgeport. And the rookie of the week, Cedric Casimir. He has had a sensational freshman season. 7th time he's won this award. And one of his big games during this particular week was a win inside this Webster Bank Arena. He had 19 in a game against Fairfield. So we are at the half, and this building, the Webster Bank Arena, has been the home to many NCAA tournament events in the past, and Fairfield University has been the host of those events, and there will be more to come. The man who puts that together is the Associate Athletics Director of Fairfield, Pat Murphy. He's standing by right now with Casey DelBasso.
Thanks so much, guys. So, Pat, in the last 10 years, Fairfield has hosted more NCAA events, first and second round, and regional events for women's basketball and men's ice hockey than any other school in the country. So, what do you attribute Fairfield's success for receiving those bids?
Well, it's been a joint venture between Fairfield University, the Webster Bank Arena, and the city of Bridgeport. I just think we put our best foot forward. We've done a pretty good job in hosting these events. You know, the finances have worked out well. We've filled the arena, and, you know, our close proximity to New York City, I think, is a draw for us. And, you know, with knock on wood, with the luck, you know, the NCAA keeps awarding us these events. We were awarded next year's and the years after. So what is that? 2016 and 2017 NCAA women's basketball regionals here to Bridgeport. So we're very happy with that.
Absolutely. So now coming up, you know, the NCAA is always talking about the student, athlete, and fan experience. What's a couple of those things that happen here at Fairfield?
Well, you know, I look at it in a lot of different ways. In other words, once the event sells, so we have people in the stands, we know the finances are going to work out, then we start dealing with the fan experience and the student-athlete experience. With that, you know, the hotels play a key part of this. You know, we want the kids to have, or the student-athletes to have a great experience while they're participating here. And also we try to do like a mini festivals out in front of the arena, things along those lines. So it's a total entertainment experience for the fan that comes to Bridgeport.
Right, you touched upon it a little bit before, so talking about that partnership with the city of Bridgeport and the Webster Bank Arena, how has that relationship grown over the past couple of years with all of the success?
Oh, it's grown exponentially. You know, the city of Bridgeport now, you know, not only, we're getting, or the city of Bridgeport is in the same breath now with like Minneapolis, Charlotte, Cincinnati, Columbus, Ohio, major cities, and, you know, like I said, the city of Bridgeport now is hosting these events more often than anyone else in the country is, including Hartford, which, you know, UConn used to have that up there.
Great. Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations. Bob, Joe, back to you.
All right, Casey, and thank you, Pat. There's your halftime score. Niagara leads Fairfield 20.